Welcome back.
Welcome
This is
back.
episode 14 on
Yes,
this
sir.
September the 19th,
The 19th.
2023. I'm your host, Jay LaSoul. Jay LaSoul. I'm reading Jay LaSoul as I'm saying my name. I'm Aaron. This is Jay LaSoul. That's my bad. That is a big faux pas. That's from watching too much football this weekend. I hope you guys watch all the games that you could because there was actually some good games this weekend. Even in the college ranks, there were some good games.
Yes,
I was tuned in to pretty much all of them besides that Colorado State one. But it was a pretty good weekend of football. And this next weekend is going to be even better.
Yes, sir.
But before we get going too far, man, I had a little gift for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I got a little gift for you.
Okay.
Go ahead and open this bag.
All right.
Me and the wife, we did our grocery shopping. Went out to was it Whole Foods?
Okay.
Then we went went to Velvet Taco.
Oh, wow.
And then we ended up. Go ahead and show the fans and the supporters. Go Tigers!
Yes, sir.
That's for your man cave. Throw it up on the wall.
It will be up there as soon as I make it home.
Yeah. I saw that there was a little I guess there's an art street festival. I guess they do it twice a year. They do it once in September and then once in May apparently. And
man, I appreciate this, man.
Happened to be walking through and I saw that and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I like that. That would look good on my homeboy's my co-host's wall. So
man, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man.
He had a little Ohio State one, but it was just like a little it didn't look anything like I was expecting. So I was like, nah, we just go rock with this one.
Yes, sir.
And I did pick up that the you and your go is from Washington.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an actual Washington plate. I recognize that right away.
That might go on my front door.
Yeah, there you go. All right. But before we go any further, I just got a little motivational speech for my one Seattle Mariners. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's get into this postseason again. This would be back-to-back seasons if we make it in. And I'm not talking about let's just get into the wild card. Let's go and win this division. We're only a game and a half back. I smell a little blood in the water, man. I smell a little blood in the water. The Astros, they're good, but I see little chinks in the armor. We can sneak in and win that division, get home field throughout.
Yes, sir.
That would be what's up. And the reason why I want to not just get into the postseason, but win the division, because there is the biggest free agent available in MLB history, and his name is Shohei Ohtani, the greatest baseball player I have ever seen. The greatest. Can pitch, can hit. I don't even want him for his pitching. I know he just had surgery on his elbow. He's not pitching until 2025. I don't want him for his pitching. I want him for his bat. Okay. That is a MVP. He's going to win MVP this year, I believe.
Oh yeah,
easily going to win MVP caliber batting, and then potentially Cy Young pitching. So you imagine him, Shohei Ohtani on the Seattle Mariners, his childhood idol, Ichiro Suzuki. There's been numerous of Kazuhiro Sasaki played for the Mariners, all Japanese born. No, I think he even has a place in Japan, or no, not Japan. In Seattle, he comes and stays in Seattle. Come on, man. Come on, Mariners. Come on, Julio. Come on. Julio's legit, man. I think he's like the first to have 30 and 30 back-to-back years or something like that. But he's been killing it. Just get into the postseason, guys. They went on they were in a little losing streak there for a little bit. They played the Dodgers last weekend. That's the Dodgers. They're probably the best team in the National League. We're not worried about them till World Series time. They're in a different league. That's fine. We can accept losing to the Dodgers. Sweep the A's, and then win the rest of these series. We don't have much time left, but come on, Mariners. I'm rooting for you guys, man, from afar. I'm really pulling for you guys to get into this postseason, back-to-back seasons. That would be awesome. and it puts us in a way better position to get Ohtani.
Okay.
What do we have up first? Brad?
Yeah, I second that. Let's go Mariners, first of all.
Yeah.
Diving into the episode today, we're going to go to UFC talk first, hitting the main event from this weekend's fight. So we had Alexa Grasso retaining the women's flyweight belt via split draw over Valentina Schevchenko. What are your thoughts on the fight, boys? Do you think it was a robbery or what?
Highway robbery.
Oh, you think she lost?
Who? Grasso?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I thought she lost. And I'm going to give you my reasons why. I know she may have had some of the bigger moments. I think the bigger moments were exaggerated a little bit because, she had the Mexican crowd behind her. So anything that she did, it sounded a little bit more hype than it really was.
Okay.
But from my eyes, I've been watching fighting for a long time, man. And I'm not biased. I may be a little bit biased because it's Schevchenko. She's one of my favorite female fighters in the UFC. So you could say I have a little bias, but I'm completely unbiased. I thought she lost to Taila Santos a couple fights ago, and I had no problem saying she lost. She actually won the fight, but I thought she lost. Back to this fight. I thought she was up 3-1 easily in this fight against Grasso. Easily. I had her winning the first. I knew she lost the second due to the knockdown. So that was easy. Rounds 3 and 4, to me, easily went to Schevchenko. You could maybe make a case for Grasso winning the 4th round, if depending on if you want to be fair. Okay, you go ahead. But to my eyes, the damage, which is what the judges judge on.
Yeah.
That's the number one criteria is damage. Grasso had significantly more damage on her face before round 3. Schevchenko was tearing her up with the jab.
Yeah.
So I don't know what people were watching. I even the commentating, Daniel Cormier and Dominic Cruz, they felt like it was, potentially 2-2, and I was like, no, absolutely not. This is not a 2-2 fight. This is not a tight fight.
Yeah. And
then for the most egregious part was for the judge Mike Bell to give a 10-8. Bro, that's the reason why it was a robbery. Yeah. It wasn't the fact that the scorecard because Grasso did win on one judge's scorecard.
Yeah,
that's fine. I'm good with that. Schevchenko took the other scorecard, so that left one scorecard. Bro, you throw a 10-8 in the 5th round for Grasso?
Yeah.
Off of a couple submission attempts? Did you watch the whole round, or did you just tune out? Because Schevchenko was tearing Grasso up on the feet. Yeah. She was wobbling all over the place till she stumbled into a potential arm throw from Schevchenko, which obviously didn't work. She got thrown to the ground and got backpacked. So it was a mistake on her part, and she easily lost that round. I had her losing that round, but a 10-8. A 10-8 is usually when somebody is getting dominated, where it's not even for a whole round. Yeah. It's not even a competition. That constitutes a 10-8. And the problem I have with the 10-8 is not because he gave out a 10-8 for the reason why he gave it, for the minute and a half Grasso had control time. It was because he didn't give a 10-8 for Schevchenko for doing the exact same thing. That's why it's a robbery. You use the reason, your justification for giving a 10-8 in the 5th round for what? That's your prerogative.
So it wasn't one of those situations where she didn't do enough to take the belts. Like, sometimes
to me, she
didn't give the belt holder the benefit of the doubt or a little leeway. Like, you didn't do enough to.
He pretty much threw up his hands and said, "I'm not judging this fight." That's pretty much how I felt after I saw the 47-47 with the 10-8. Because if it's just a 10-9, you give Grasso the round. Nope, fair enough. But to judge it a 10-8 just to save face, that's that's robbery at the fullest extent. Thanks. If I'm a bettor, and I'm not a betting man when it comes to fighting, but if I was a bettor, I'd be hot. Because a judge made a piss poor decision, and that was a horrible decision to make. So, absolute highway robbery. congrats to Grasso. You can't get mad at her. She retains her belt by way of split draw. But I felt, and I felt it, I was sick to my stomach for that because of that.
So will it be a rematch, or you don't think she?
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Grasso don't want a rematch.
Grasso clearly doesn't want a rematch. UFC doesn't want a rematch. They it's just gonna hold up the division. There's some killers at the 125 division.
Okay.
Aaron Blanchfield is one. The French chick, she's another. There's some up and coming fighters that's ready to challenge for the belt now. Schevchenko wasn't going to hold this belt. I thought she was going to hold this belt for as long as she wanted to, but there's some chinks in the armor on her part, and you could definitely see it. And so it was a matter of time. The champions don't last forever. They never hold it unless you're John Jones.
What do you think's up next for Schevchenko? Do you think she might try to pursue maybe at 135, something like that? No champ at the moment.
I don't think she wants to do 135. She's just a natural 125er. I don't think she wants to try to go up there and bang with those big ladies. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think she can hang with some of those bigger women up in the 135 division based off of what we've seen in her last couple of fights. It's not going to be a cakewalk trying to grapple with those 135 women when she had trouble in the 125 division. So we'll see. I don't know. She's hurt, and I don't know. I think she needs to just go ahead and hang them up. And I mean, I know she has a fighting spirit. It's not going to happen, but getting back to the belt is going to be a little bit difficult now. So we'll see.
All right. Next, well, let's move on to our college football talk today, guys. We're going to start with LSU versus Mississippi State. Tigers went into Starkville and dominated the Bulldogs to the tune of a 41-14 victory. Jay, what are your thoughts on the Tigers after a couple of wins?
Look awesome, man. I thought it would be a better game, but we went in there, asserted our dominance, and just looked awesome. Malik Neighbors, man, they was putting it in his basket all day, and he was grabbing all of them. Defensive. This is the mistake we made against Florida State, not putting Harold Perkins in the right spots.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're putting them in the right spot. They're moving them around their defense, and he's having a field day.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I was worried about was our back end, and they look good. And I still say SEC championship.
SEC championship, huh?
Definitely.
Okay. We're back on the optimistic train.
Oh, always.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels, man.
He balled out. 87% passing.
Facts.
Woo.
Look good. When I say look good. And ran the ball. So LSU, man, we gonna keep coming, man. We keep
all right.
Keep this train rolling.
Keep the train rolling.
Yes, sir.
They look good. I guess we kind of expected the result, or was it a little bit more surprising?
It was a little bit more surprising. Mississippi State, solid team, man.
Mm-hmm.
Solid team. So you gotta look good. It looked good for us. And
okay. Alabama's in trouble.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Alabama is in trouble.
Definitely, man.
Make no mistakes about it. They're in trouble.
They don't even know who their quarterback is right now.
They just announced it, I think, today.
So
they're going back to Milroe.
That was a horrible showing, bro. They to me, that Alabama team exposed their offensive line by putting these two quarterbacks in.
Oh boy.
They were exposed.
So the rest of these SEC teams are just licking their chops.
Oh yeah, they coming at them. They coming at them. It didn't look bad with Milroe because he can escape the pocket.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the reason why they're going back to him. Because they kind of, Nick Saban saw a few issues and was like, okay, we need to at least have this one element in the bank. Nice. If anything, let the kid go out there and create a play. You know what I mean? Or make a play. So yeah, they're probably better off going to Milroe and stuff like that. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, LSU look good, man. I mean, we'll see how they do against the tougher competition.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure who they have left on their remaining schedule, but we'll see what they do with these other SEC teams coming up.
Facts.
Let's get to my squad, Brad. Let's do it.
On to Ohio State versus Western Kentucky. The Buckeyes smack around the Hilltoppers 63-10. Aaron, we all want to know, are the Buckeyes back to championship form?
Absolutely. You bet your bottom dollar that they're back. You better believe it, bro. That was the game I was waiting to see.
Okay.
That was a game. A complete game. Both sides of the football.
Yeah.
All three phases clicking.
Facts.
On all cylinders. Man, that was impressive. That when the Ohio State plays like that, that is when they're at their most dangerous. I understand we didn't look that way the first 2 weeks, and everybody started, the pollsters threw us down when Michigan's been winning by the same margin. Actually, haven't been winning by the same margin, but you don't want to move them down. We're not talking about them, though. We'll talk about Ohio State. We'll leave them out of this.
Yeah.
They look like championship worthy.
Okay.
I'm still a little concerned about McCord and what blitz packages, these other defensive coordinators, once there's more tape, these blitz packages, moving him off the spot. I'm a little concerned at a few areas, but he looked good. It was like everything just clicked in that game. He was just reading, reacting, and I can finally see why they named him the starter. He's got a nice, pretty good arm.
Yeah.
The bomb to Marvin Harrison Jr., who is just a monster. It's just
facts.
Easily top 5 pick. Best receiver I've seen in a long time.
Yeah,
Travion Henderson looks healthy, running the ball very well. I love the kid. Train him. He adds another dimension with his speed. You bring in Mayan Williams for those tough 1-yard situations. He pounds the ball. Abuka looked good. Stover looked good. The offensive line looked good. Ran the ball well. Defense all over the place.
Yes,
all over the place. The corners are looking good. Run defense looks phenomenal. Linebacker play looks good. We're ready.
Y'all ready?
This is what I was with. I was a little bit concerned the first 2 weeks. I was a little cautiously optimistic, so I like to say. Now I'm 100% optimistic.
So y'all got Notre Dame next.
We got Notre Dame coming up. Favored by 3 on the road. I expect us to win that game.
Okay.
Based off of last week's performance, it's not going to be easy, but I expect us to win that game. We have the better team. We have the better coach. We have the better athletes. The better defensive line. We have everything better than Notre Dame.
Okay.
Notre Dame cannot match our team speed, and that result, those facts alone is what's going to prove why we're the better team on Saturday.
Okay, I hear that.
You on board with that? You seem to have a little bit of reservation about something.
Nah.
Go ahead, say it.
We'll see. I think competition was.
Yes, I agree. But that's what we should have did.
Okay.
That's the reason why I'm good. I'm glad with that performance.
It just
that's what I needed to see.
It just looked like everything was clear.
It looked like everything was just a well-oiled machine against a lesser opponent. I'll give you that. But defense looked phenomenal as they've looked from start to finish. From the first week they started off to the third week, we looked good. The offense was my main concern, and McCord looked like he figured some things out.
Okay.
Ryan Day looked like he kind of started to open up the offense a little bit more. I thought it was an issue of trying to figure out the quarterback situation. No. Once he named him starter, he said we're going to open up the playbook. For you. And that's exactly what I saw on Saturday. That is exactly what I needed to see. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready for Notre Dame on Saturday, and then we're ready for the rest of the Big Ten.
Yes, sir.
We're ready. Championship ready. Playoff team. National champs.
Okay. Shit.
Nah, that's not good. Well, we got next, Brad.
Yeah, over to something or someone else who might be ready. Here's the weekly Coach Prime update. Colorado squeaks out a victory against their in-state rivals. Want to get your guys' thoughts on the game and also the week leading up to it.
Boy, man. I ain't never seen anything like that. No. Have you?
Never. This was Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Man, it was crazy.
It was like a giant block party for in Boulder, Colorado, bro.
Lil Wayne walked the team out.
Little Wayne, Offset's out there. The Rock's there. They had both ESPN and Fox out there.
The numbers were through the roof. I think it was something like
third highest most watched game. I think
into
college football history.
Like I was saying, I started watching the game at 10. I was up till 2 a.m. So if you was on the East Coast, we were up till 2 a.m. watching this game.
Yeah.
And it was worth every minute.
Bro, I went to bed. I went to bed after the Grasso Schevchenko fight because that ended at midnight. So that means the game went another 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way I'm doing this tonight. Nope.
Worth every minute. Shedeur Sanders.
He's a worthy Heisman candidate.
Just calm demeanor, just let the game come to him. Wasn't forcing anything, just played his game. At the end of the game, he said he went into Brady mode. And
he did, bro. 98-yard drive.
Did.
Yeah. That's impressive,
man. That defense is,
they're gonna
because they weren't playing a top 25 offense, but that offense looked good against them, that defense, and I just think they need they still got work to do.
Absolutely. They got 5. Look, I think I said 8-4. If they get to 8-4 record, man, give him a coach, give Prime a coach of the year.
Him,
yeah, but these next 2 games,
Oregon,
it's not gonna go well, bro.
Man,
I'm just gonna put it out there that coach in Oregon,
Travis Hunter is out for the next.
He's out for the next go.
That's gonna hurt him.
It was. Did you think it was obviously a dirty? It was dirty. It was just late.
It was late.
Yeah, it was ultra late, unnecessary. You got flagged for it, and now I know they're probably kids. Quit sending this dude's family and him death threats, man. Come on, these sports fans, man, they take stuff a little too serious.
Way too serious.
Too serious sometimes, man. Like, we're fans too, but I'm not jumping online threatening somebody's family from afar, man. Like
Travis Hunter said himself
he said it's all good.
The nature of the game.
Prime said it's football, and if you don't understand football, you're not going to understand those kind of hits, man. There was a tone set in that game. That is one thing I know of. I was flipping back and forth between the fights and the game. Bro, man, some of the stuff that was going on in that game, I was like, are they going to get a hold of this, or are they letting this stuff go tonight? Because it was on some excessive type stuff, man. Like
number 8 for Colorado State. I can't think of his name. Defensive end. Boy went crazy. He was all over Shedeur. And I can't think of his name, but he at the end of the game in crunch time had a late hit and got throughout the game for intentional what it is.
Using the crown of your head and
crown
stuff.
of the helmet.
Yeah.
And
I hate that rule.
It's a necessary rule, I guess, to protect the quarterback.
I understand that. Like, you're going to kick him out. Don't suspend him for the first half of the next game. Man, that's the thing I hate.
Yeah, but
it's like, these are kids, man.
But he was going crazy, and it was just like, it was a hell of a game, man. I think the whole game was just like kept you on the edge of your seat, and double overtime.
Yeah. A 98-yard drive to get it to overtime with the 2-point conversion on top.
And I was saying, with all the celebrities out there, maybe they need to dial it back a little bit. Because
refocus back in on the actual game.
I don't think Colorado came out focused like they were supposed to.
Okay.
It was too much going on, man. It was way too
Bro,
much.
you're running out to probably the greatest rapper alive, in my opinion. Lil Wayne, like, so are you serious? If it was, come on, man. Come on. Bro, it was a party.
It was a party, man.
It was a party out in Boulder, Colorado, man. Like, man, I couldn't believe all the hype built around Colorado. And think about Colorado and Colorado State.
Facts.
Huh?
Facts. Matter of fact, I might have to get those Coach Prime shades, man.
Hey, listen, these are blenders, by the way. They ain't the primes.
I gotta get the primes. Man.
Yeah, they look dope. I know which ones those are too, man. I don't remember seeing them at the store. No, they must have just released them.
Yeah, they probably sold out now.
Oh yeah, 4.5 million, bro. 4.5 million over the weekend in sales on those glasses.
Shouts out to Dion, man.
Man, just
doing it crazy. It's crazy, bro.
Instant impact, bro. Man. It's amazing. It really, truly is amazing to see. Astonishing. Yeah. There they go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, I'm not a fan of the. See, I like my blender shades. I'm a huge fan of blenders. Shout out to blenders. I've been buying blenders for years now. So I've been on the blenders train for a lot longer than Prime was. So hook your boy up and sponsor your boy. I'm a blenders fan. Okay, I've bought at least 6-7 pairs in the last 3 years. Some of them didn't make it, some of them did, but I had those same ones, and they're in a different color and stuff.
Somebody tag blenders.
Yeah, I'll tag them. I'll tag them and let them know, hey, sponsor your boy, because I'm a huge fan. These are blenders on my face. These are my new favorite ones. I just bought these when we went down to San Diego a couple weeks ago after the wedding and stuff. So. And I got the red ones, which I wore in another episode. Those are blenders too. Those are my favorite ones. These are my second favorite ones. The other ones I had the gold at the bottom. It's the black trim at the top. Yes, those broke on me, blenders. If you can find me another pair of those, that'd be what's up. I like those pairs. Those are one of my favorite pairs. But I love me some bit blender shades, man. So good for Prime, good for Colorado. It kind of slows down these next 2 weeks for them, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say slow down, but it's gonna get.
They're gonna come back down to earth a little.
Yeah.
It's gonna come back down because you're playing Oregon on the road in Autzen Stadium, not an easy place to play. That coach has got them playing very well, and then you got Caleb Williams. That game is going to be a good game.
USC?
That game, because Shedeur is going to be able to do something against the USC's defense.
Yes.
So that's the game to tune in. This game, I mean, it might not be.
I'm not counting them out though.
Are you picking them to win?
I'm gonna take them to win, man.
I think they're like a 14, 15.
It's something different,
point
bro.
Dog.
It's something different, bro.
Time out. Hold on. A couple weeks ago when I was asking this guy, he wasn't on yet. He wasn't on, but you saw Lil Wayne and Offset out there, the Rocket and all that stuff. You decided, you know what? I'm gonna jump on this
bro.
train.
It's like, it's when something's bigger than, than football itself.
Yes,
it's bigger than that, bro. And I'm like,
you like to see your brothers and sisters succeed, and I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah,
seeing the impact Prime.
That energy is just crazy, man.
It carries over, man. And that's why everybody's riding the wave, man. So we got them on the wave, guys.
So teams gonna come in gunning for them, and like that's the kind of stuff that takes teams off their game plans. Like you're not, you know what I mean. So anything can happen, man.
Man, I'm not even doing that. I'm on the bandwagon, but I'm not picking them to win this game, man. I don't know about that, but hey,
the official odds. We got. Buffalo 17.5-point underdogs against the Ducks.
That's crazy.
They'll cover. Hey, listen, I'll pick them a cover.
They'll definitely cover.
Yeah, I'll pick them to cover that spread, the Buffs. But as far as winning the game outright,
I'm taking them to win just because if they do win, I want to be on the right end of it.
Okay. All right.
It means Jay is officially on the hype train.
He's officially on the bandwagon, man. It just took a little Lil Wayne. He took his favorite rapper to get it. That's all. Lil Wayne has that impact, too.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, what we got guys. Next, I'm going to pull up the rest of the results from top 25 this week. Anything stand out to you guys?
That Florida State Boston. I was watching that game. I was like, man, they're about to lose this game. I couldn't believe that. And then they got we'll get to what we got going.
Georgia struggled with South Carolina.
They did, but that's kind of to be expected. A little bit, a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit, because South Carolina kind of plays a different style of game. They're a tough team to beat. There were some close games this weekend. I was watching that Penn State-Illinois game. That was nip and tuck up until that last quarter. Washington, man, that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Honestly, with their coach getting fired for being stupid, of course. Alabama struggled. It was raining, though. It was raining, though, and stuff. So I kind of... Everybody struggles in that sloppy.
I'm not. That's
You're not gonna give it. You're not gonna give
Alabama, man.
That's fine. I'll give you. I'm right there with you. I just give them. I'm giving them a benefit of the doubt.
Like, you playing South Florida? Come on, man.
Yeah. Alabama doesn't look the same this year. Let's just go ahead and call it what it is. They got Ole Miss coming up next. Ooh, Colorado. We already talked about that.
Oklahoma just running through things too, man.
They got Cincinnati. Now, let's get to the next week because, there were some good games, but next week's games are
a little more.
This week right here, iconic. Thank you, NCAA or whoever, for setting this Florida State Clemson, Ohio State Notre Dame, Penn State Iowa. Sneaky good game. Watch out for that game. Iowa's defense is always good, so. Penn State, they kind of struggle with Illinois' defense. Oh no, man! I can see an upset. Something's brewing right there, man. I'm telling you. Washington and Cal, Oregon, Colorado.
Yes, sir.
That's a good game. That's the one.
Utah, UCLA.
Man, look at all these games. You guys play Arkansas. Alabama plays Ole Miss. I'm picking Ole Miss to win that game. Oregon State, Washington State, Oklahoma, Cincinnati. I don't know how good Cincinnati is, but man, there's just
that North Carolina pick game should be good too.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's just games. If you're a college football fan, you're celebrating and rejoicing with all your might, because this weekend is loaded with good games. So I can't wait. Ohio State for the win. I'm just gonna put that out there. That's it for college football, I believe, right, Brad? What do we have next?
Yeah, that's right. Onward to the professional league. NFL results from week 2. Pull these up here.
Yes.
Go.
I think we kind of also. I mean, that Vikings game that happened on Thursday. It was a good game. For a little bit. I mean, Vikings just can't get out their own way. I mean, you have 4 turnovers. You deserve to lose. You're not going to win if you have 4 turnovers. Sorry.
Period.
Just not going to happen. The Ravens. Hey, man. I'm telling you, man.
Odell.
He just needs to start. He just needs to build his way up. I know he's on your fantasy team, and that's okay. Man. I don't know why you would draft Odell as one of your.
Take them ankles up.
Come on, man. He's got a lot of wear and tear on them tires, man. Your LSU brother. Come on, man.
30.
Come on, man. You save him for the playoffs. Save him for when it counts. Because you guys always hurting all your players get hurt, Baltimore. So kind of handle him like he's fine China. You know what I mean?
But Mark Andrews looked good. He's back.
They look good, man. Lamar looks good. He's only gonna get more comfortable in that offense, bro. Zay Flowers looks good.
What about those Colts? Let's talk about it.
Anthony Richardson, 2 touchdowns before going out with. He pulled himself out for a concussion. So
is he gonna play next week?
I'm assuming so. But boy, man, they're looking good, bro. They're looking very good. Hey, listen. I was kind of like a little down on them and stuff like that. I wasn't really expecting too much. I didn't even watch the game once he got hurt, but they were up 31-10 at one point. I was like, this game's over. We don't need to watch that. I'm hoping we pull like a Jacksonville Jaguars like they did last year and sneak into the playoffs at like 9-7, 9-8. But they won the division last year, so it's gonna be hard for us to sneak in. Just develop. That's all. The Seahawks beating the Lions, I kind of had a feeling.
Yeah,
it was just a feeling.
Lions, you got to finish these games, man.
Yeah,
like I know y'all not used to winning.
Come on, man. I told you they were not.
They lost that in the fourth quarter, so it was like, all right, I see what they on.
Yeah. Can we get, please? Can we get Justin Fields some offensive coordinator?
Something.
I mean, they have this dude looking like he don't know how to play football, man.
Facts.
And it's honestly, I'm not biased, but I am biased because he went to Ohio State. He didn't look this way at Ohio State.
Nah,
he did not. He didn't look as bad like that. He didn't look this bad at Ohio State. And maybe you guys just need to go talk to Ryan Day, see what worked well for him, because he is missing open receivers. It's not all the offensive coordinator's fault. He's missing some easy, wide open players, and he's just not accurate enough right now. He's hesitating. He's not seeming to feel well. Go talk to Ryan Day. Figure out what worked well for him while he was there, because.
But they still need to, we don't want to put it all on him or on the coordinators, but you still got to put them in positions to make plays.
Yes.
Because against that game, defense was breaking down plays fast. So, give him more, gotta give him something.
Yeah, help him get his confidence up. He doesn't look like he's confident in the offense.
I feel like he didn't come out the pocket enough. He didn't run enough.
Yeah, it's like he was just
that's who you are.
Yeah, play your game, man.
Play your game. Like at the end of the day, if nothing else working, revert to what you know. All right, I know I can, scramble 10, 11 yards if I need to. Do that, man. Don't just throw the ball away, taking hits, unnecessary hits. Got to do better.
Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, man, because if he gets out the pocket too fast, like the one play, there's somebody, I don't know who it was, some fan posted it online where he missed the tight end or something like that, streaking down this seam route, easy touchdown if he sees him, but he didn't see him, and that's the problem. Is he's just not. It's like he doesn't know where to go with the football. Yeah. And it seems like he's lost, because even I could say I'm not even.
Yeah, it's different when you got that ball in your hand and you going through progressions, and what I mean, if he's not there 4 out of 5 times, what I mean, on that 5th time, I'm going to run.
Yeah.
What I mean? Yeah. You got to, so it's like, it's still got to be consistent for him. You know what I mean? These targets got to be consistent, because when you going through your progressions, it's like a quarterback. You want to get the ball out quick as you can.
Yeah.
First, second option not there. Your third option is
sometimes that third option is the one that's coming open though.
Facts, but if the pocket collapsing fast,
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Go talk to Ryan Day. That's my recommendation as a fan. If I was a Chicago fan, he's just got too much talent, man. I just think of Justin Fields in Sean McVay's offense. I think of Justin Fields in Kyle Shanahan's, or who's another Matt LaFleur's. I think of him under a good offensive coordinator.
Facts.
You know what I mean? What will he look like?
Yeah.
I just think he's too talented to.
He's not one of those quarterbacks that just he don't think the game, but if you put him in the right position, then he's gonna do.
That's what Ryan Day had it. It was systematic, almost how well their offense.
It's kind of like the Jets with Zach Wilson, like. It was like, oh,
same thing.
He knows the offense.
Yeah, same thing.
The offense was for
Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
So even if he know it, don't mean that he'll succeed in it.
Same exact thing. And everybody's talking about, let's go. All these people are talking about, let's go get let's go get Kirk Cousins. Let's go get Jameis Winston. That's not. What do you think they're going to do?
Facts.
Huh? This guy's been in camp the whole time.
You need to change that whole offense now. Basically.
You guys need to one run the ball.
Facts.
Running the ball with what's his name? Breece Hall 4 times, 6 times, however many touches is not enough. Not even close.
And you have Dalvin Cook back there.
Not even close to enough.
Don't know what
run the ball, rely on your play action, rely on some bootleg, get the kid out the pocket, Zach Wilson out the pocket, reduce the amount of field he has to analyze, essentially, and run some big game play action or something like that. But sitting here having this dude try to diagnose Dallas's defense, that was stupid.
And it was making me mad more is man, I was just thinking about the season that Garrett Wilson would have had with Aaron Rodgers. Bro.
Did you draft him?
Who?
Did you draft Garrett Wilson?
No, I didn't get it. Somebody else got him, but I'm glad I didn't at this point. But man, like you could tell he's begging for Zach Wilson. Just throw it, like you know. At
a certain point, you got to
just throw it, man.
He did one time and he got picked off. So, could you bring up the rest of those games, Brad? There was a couple other games.
49ers look like the 49ers.
49ers, yeah, that was a good game.
It was a good game.
McVay had them had their head spinning. That Green Bay, Jordan Love, I believed in you. You had the chance he looked good in the first 3 quarters, but when crunch time came,
he fell apart.
Kind of fell apart.
Like, but at the same time, they had him. All right, you had a minute, and y'all went straight to the deep routes.
Yeah,
like you got to
check down. Yeah. Make the high percentage of throws and stuff. I thought they had plenty of time to kind of
get downfield,
maneuver the ball downfield.
They didn't really give him a chance. I think that was coaching. That was just bad coaching.
Yeah, for sure.
Like give me some sideline catches. Yeah, 2 sideline catches. Get me to the 50 before I take a shot.
Yeah, he had some difficult throws in making that final.
And he made some in penalties. Yeah. Shouts out to the Falcons for that game.
2-0. Surprise 2-0. Chargers, it's time. It's time to get rid of them. That coach has got to go. I'm sorry. You're a defensive coach. You got to be better than that, man. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. The Commanders, okay.
2-0.
Man, that was a tough win, too.
I've been wanting to get on this subject, right? This game. This is the game I want to get to. Is it Russell Wilson's fault or Sean Payton's fault they lost that game? Or neither nor, and it's the defense fault. Everybody's sitting here blaming Russ for his second halves. Yes. I give you that. He's supposed to be better in the second halves. But to sit here and to say that it's his fault,
I think.
Come on, man.
Because they were winning the game, and then they kind of once they lost the lead, they kind of let it get out of hand. And then it was a comeback situation, and I was like,
they're not ready for comeback situations.
Nah, it had to be. I don't know. I don't want to say it's the defense because
it's the. I'm gonna say it's a defense.
You let the Commanders put up.
Come on, man.
Points. Yeah.
Vance Joseph, isn't that your defense? Help a team out.
Facts.
You can't give up back-to-back leads like you guys have had and expect to win. Like, come on, man. And the other thing is, I'm going to blame Sean Payton. He's second in line. The plays are coming. We're getting the plays in late. I'm not used to having a call timeouts. Well, get the plays in quick, coach.
Nah.
Aren't you the dude that's in charge of the offense?
Facts.
Get the play in quick.
And I didn't like the play call for the 2-point conversion. That was just like,
don't throw your quarterback under the bus because you're failing at the same time he's failing. He is a direct reflection of you. Honestly, it's your offense, bro. So don't put all the blame on him. All these people are sitting here. Russ has been playing good this year.
Facts.
He has been playing good. I don't know what people are watching.
It's a lot of good 0-2 teams right now.
Absolutely.
So
I don't know if Denver's one of them, but I mean,
I think they're better than the 0-2 team. I think they,
mean, they're better than Carolina and
they should have won that game.
Maybe the Vikings. I'm not sure about the Vikings, but
man, Jordan Jefferson carrying them boys like
Justin Jefferson. Yeah. Faster than 5,000. That's pretty impressive. You watch any? How about your the Dolphins? Oh, there was one. The Dolphins, bro.
Patriots.
Super Bowl contender, man. I'm telling you, bro. I haven't seen an offense
they up there
look like this since since essentially the 49ers offense. Bro, there's nothing you can do. I said there wasn't going to be anything. Bill Belichick was going to have anything to do with Tyreek Hill and them. It pretty much was true. If you can do that to Bill Belichick, what are they going to do to everybody? I gotta
see him against a top 5 defense.
The Patriots are a top 5 defense. I would say. So? I think so. Yeah.
I gotta see him against the 49ers, against the Cowboys. I gotta, you know what I mean?
I think McDaniels might have something for that 49ers
I'm sure he
defense.
does.
I'm telling you.
I think. Listen, I think the Dolphins Super Bowl contenders. I can see that.
Absolutely.
Their defense tough too.
Yeah, their defense is good. They improved on last week. Let's not talk about the Steelers and Browns. I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Nick Chubb.
Did you see they were calling for Canada's job at the end of the game?
They do need to get rid of him. I don't know. They don't look the same way they did in the preseason.
Facts.
I don't know what happened. Maybe teams saw what they were doing. It was like, that's not happening here.
Facts.
And they don't know how to adjust, or I don't know, man. It's weird. They look bad.
It does. They do.
It looks bad. Very bad. I don't know what they're going to do. Deshaun Watson
played a good game.
Aside from the knucklehead, bonehead stuff, the interception really wasn't his fault, essentially. The fumble, can't fumble the ball. And then the personal the unnecessary roughness, grabbing it. I mean, you hurt your team that way. I think he's going to be all right. I think he needs to be more accurate with his passes. That's all. That's what I saw. I think he's
Pittsburgh defense.
They have a tendency to make
that game. Yeah, Pittsburgh defense.
They have no listen. The Browns, you have no choice. So you need this. you need Deshaun Watson. So yeah, I don't know what
shouts out to T.J. Watt too.
Yeah, all-time sack leader in Pittsburgh. You know how storied that is to be on the top of that list. And Pittsburgh, the Steel Curtain. Some of the players they've had on those defenses, that's pretty impressive. And I think he's only 28. That's crazy if he's only 28. Man. Yeah. Let's get to these picks. I think we both had good weeks.
Yes, the big reveal coming up. Can we get a drum roll over there? All right, here is the 5-star pick scoreboard. Let's see it.
Oh,
we are in a dead heat after 2 weeks, fellas.
I said I was going 5-0, but I didn't attain it. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. It's a great week. 4-1. I don't feel like the picks were too safe on either part, honestly, because it's football. You never know. There's a reason why the spreads are the spreads that they are.
Thanks.
I was a little off on that Atlanta one. I really wanted that Green Bay win. I was hoping Jordan Love would drive down like Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre of old and lead them to a field goal, but didn't happen. And sometimes that's how the ball bounces. But 4-1, that felt good to get. Yeah. That one felt good. How'd you feel
like you know something now? You know what I mean? Like
yeah. I do. I feel like I know a little bit of football now and stuff.
I'm legit, like
I've never done this before.
Yeah.
Rumor has it, Jay, that's how he afforded that nice gift he gave you at the top of the show.
Hey, that's called a street gem.
Yes, sir.
Right there, a street find. I like that thing. But yeah, I mean, who else? I mean, my picks were I had Green Bay. I had I had my Colts. I had Kansas City. I had Miami, and I had one more. Who was it? I can't remember. Oh, the Cowboys. That was an easy one. That was an easy one. I'll give everybody that. That was an easy one to call.
Yeah,
I mean, they still had to cover. So.
I don't know, bro. I'll never take the Cowboys, bro.
Hey, listen, man.
It could be a for sure thing, and I'm like, yeah, I just.
They look legit.
They do.
They look every part. They look the part.
That offense is all right.
That's gonna be
that offense. All right.
That's gonna be the key. Is can their offense make a play? Can Dak Prescott make a play? Defense is lights out, and they may not have to rely on Dak Prescott to do much. Maybe this is an all-time defense we're looking at, but they played essentially nobody. But that boy Michael Parsons, bro,
crazy.
I thought he was good last year. He looks even better this year, bro. He looks like some Lawrence Taylor type player, man. He really does.
Like every play, I'm like,
it's just nobody can do anything with him.
Nah,
they're gonna be a problem, and they got They got two corners.
CeeDee Lamb's
playing good.
He looked like he took a step forward this year.
Yeah,
like
they
unless they just.
And look, Dak Prescott, he had a good game. They dropped a few interceptions, of course, but they did.
You know,
they dropped a few interceptions, the Jets, but man, he had good numbers, man. Solid game. You don't even need him to throw that many times or that for that many yards, honestly. If you had a running game, but yeah, that's going to be the formula for them. We'll see if they face the Niners or the Eagles. The Eagles will be their tough test.
Mm-hmm.
Redskins will be a tough test as well. But they look good, man.
They're looking good.
Let's get to these picks, man.
Let's go.
Let's get to these picks.
Thursday night. 9.5. 9.5.
No Saquon. That's the Saquon Barkley effect. If Dallas Cowboys made Daniel Jones look bad, San Francisco can make him look equally as bad.
Facts.
The question is that point spread? I say I would roll with that, but I'm not going to do. I don't think that's going to be one of my picks yet. Let me hold off on that.
Let me see.
Let me look a little bit deeper. Chargers over Vikings. Atlanta. We got Atlanta, Detroit, Colts, and Ravens. Ravens are 7.5.
Yeah. Saints over.
Saints, Green Bay.
They're giving Green Bay too.
They're giving Green Bay too at home.
I'm gonna take my Saints.
Okay.
Out the gate, I'm taking the Saints. Straight
rolling
up.
with the Saints back-to-back weeks.
Facts.
I'm gonna take the Patriots. Yeah, I'm gonna take that too.
Okay.
Yep. On the road. Yeah, I'm expecting Bill Belichick to get a win this week for sure. I'm gonna take the Dolphins. I'm gonna take. I don't know what if that defense couldn't do anything against Washington, I don't know what they're gonna do against Miami. So I'm gonna take the Dolphins to cover that at home too. In that heat.
Yes, sir.
Woo! Mile High and ready for that heat.
Dang,
think long, think wrong, boys.
That Baltimore game, like,
ooh,
that's crazy.
I feel like it's too high of a number.
It's a crazy.
Colts are good though. Colts are playing good. I'm not sure about that number. I feel like 7.5 is a little high.
I'm gonna take Kansas City for sure
to cover that.
Oh yeah,
cover that 11.5.
Oh yeah, the Bears horrible. But I'm gonna take Pittsburgh.
Are you really?
Yeah, one point. I'm taking them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys. I'm rolling with the Cowboys again. There's some big spreads, man. They got to cover these spreads. Yeah. I'm gonna take the Cowboys to cover that spread. I don't know who Arizona has. I know they have Josh Dobbs playing quarterback, but he ain't seen no defense like that. So Could you scroll down to the Monday night games?
Yeah.
We got Philadelphia Buccaneers and Rams Bengals.
Dang. Is Joe Burrow even playing?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
I can't do that.
These are the best. These are the best lines though, because it's Monday.
Yeah.
Monday lines are the best lines to go off of.
Man, and I'm not sleeping on Tampa Bay. I'm gonna take that San Francisco spread.
You're gonna take that San Francisco? Okay.
Yeah. And
I
need one more.
It's a tough week.
This is a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough week because there's some big lines.
I'm gonna take New England.
Are you gonna go out jump on that New England as well?
Yeah, Jets can't score. No, I take that back. I'm not taking New England. I'm gonna take Miami. I'll take Miami over there.
All right, I got Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the Seahawks to cover that. I'm giving you guys another chance, Seahawks. I'm giving you guys another chance. I mean, Bryce Young, they have no receivers of any kind. He has no receivers of any kind to throw to. You guys at home, 12th man, bring the noise, make it a little bit hard, make it hard for Bryce Young. I'm picking you guys to win that. You better not ruin it for me again. Okay, I mean, I'm just
4 points.
Yes, they'll cover that.
I think.
Yeah, I think they may have found their mojo.
To Dallas.
I'm gonna take the Chargers. I'm gonna take the Chargers.
Okay.
Chargers gonna get a win because they need it. They're too talented to not get it. So I take the Chargers to get that one. That's 4. Ooh, that Tennessee and Browns one.
I thought about
it's just calling me saying, take the Titans. Just take the Titans, Aaron. Titans will look good, man.
They do. I thought about that one, but
that's a tough game to call.
4.5.
I'm not playing it safe, guys. I'm going with the Tennessee Titans.
Okay.
To pull the upset.
Okay.
And not cover that spread. Just pull the upset. I'm picking them to win outright. So that's it, right? I got Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Dolphins. And then I got the Hawks.
All right. I got Pittsburgh with that 1 point. I took Kansas City.
Oh, wait.
I took Miami. I took my Saints. And I took San Francisco.
Yeah, I think I took Dallas. Hold on.
You did take
I did take Dallas, huh? So I got to get rid of one. I took Dallas. I took Seahawks. I took Dolphins. I took New England. And I took the Chargers. Okay, so I did take 6. Okay, so here's mine. I'm going to take the Chargers. I'm going to take New England Patriots. I'm going to take the Dolphins. I'm going to take the Seahawks. And I'm going to take the boys. I cover that. We're not going to mess with that Tennessee one. I was a little paranoid. I was a little skeptical on that one. That was too far out on the limb.
Okay, Tennessee 4 points.
Yeah,
4.5. If they win, I'm gonna remind you. If Tennessee cover that spread,
I think they're gonna win outright. I have a strange feeling. Yeah, I have a strange feeling. That's our picks. There's got to be a way. If you're a subscriber, a follower, throw your picks in. Feel free. Let's see how you stack up against me and the J Man. See how you stack up against 2 Beats 1 Drums. We could reset the play clock and start from week 3. Feel free. Throw your numbers in. Throw your picks in.
Fact.
We'll count them up. We'll throw the scoreboard up. Whoever is we'll throw your little we'll throw your what do you call them? Your
stats.
Your ID up and stuff. Put a little category for you and stuff. And yeah, I want some fan interaction.
Fact.
Jump on these picks with us. But believe that's it, man. That's all we got. I don't think I had anything else. I feel like I had something else. I already gave my Mariners motivational speech.
Yes,
Let's go ahead and make these playoffs. Ohio State. Let's go. Let's go. We're ready. Shout out to producer Brad. That's our producer. Thank you for all your help. For all those watching or not watching, subscribe, hit those like buttons. 2 Beats 1 Drub. Follow us on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts.
Yes, sir.
For your other listening pleasures. Thanks for watching and tuning in and being a subscriber. And till next time, peace.